And the Nuggets not afraid to do things differently, Shams, including in the front office.
Yeah, hiring Coach David Adelman before locking in their executives and then splitting their front office leadership, very unique. And it's all about results. The setup will be judged accordingly. It was a strong first off season for this group, though.
Well, and you can do a lot as long as you have Nikola Jokic.
That's for sure.
Now, San Diego's starting five. They've got Williams. He's out there with Draymond Green. And it's Tiny in at the point guard position. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Tim Hardaway is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Watson in at the three. Outside Curry. Let's go with a three. Watson with a rebound. Here's Jokic. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Pass to Green. Williams from long range. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Nuggets. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and Coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Guys, back over to you.
Allie, thank you. Jones' shot is good. And a busy summer for trade, Shams. What went into that frenzy of activity?
Yeah, only the Nets had significant cap space, so that meant it was going to be a lot of trades, not a ton of free agent movement. Also, with a much greater level of parity, the East is wide open, and teams are really sensing there's a chance here to go for it. We saw that with the Desmond Bane trade in Orlando.
You feel like we may go on the same kind of roll next summer?
Yeah, I think next summer there'll be much more free agent movement. There's going to be about 10 to 12 teams with significant cap space in the summer of 2026.
Shams, you got to get all your cell phones charged up, baby.
They're ready.
Butler's checked in for San Diego. San Diego shooting their first free throw of the night. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Hardaway. 10 points in his last outing. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big Three super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. We saw Miami with their Big Three win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
Here's Gordon, following the three-pointer by San Diego. Curry with a steal. And here they come, beyond the arc. Jokic grabs the board.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Pass to Gordon. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A different look for Denver. Cam Johnson comes in for Hardaway, and Brown subbed in for Jones. Chan gets the three ball to go.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
The try by Brown. Yep, that one goes.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Back to Smith. There's 42 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's ABC, covered by Jokic. Off with the layup. Johnson for three. Champ with a rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Pass to Watson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Denver shooting their first free throws here for the night. And he can't get the first one. And Denver making a change here. Good on the second one. Smith against Brown. Pass to ABC. Back to Smith. Got it off in time. Oh, he drains the three. But let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out.
The previous play is under review.
Need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And they're going to take another look at the replay to make sure. But
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for the Denver Nuggets. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
On the floor for the Warriors, Kyle Kuzma out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Smith, and it's the great one in a two-guard. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, the Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back over to you, Brian.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you. Look at who's out there now for Denver. Najee, he's checked in for Jones. And Strother subbed in for Pickett. Outside Brown, down low. Now here's Valanciunas. Yet to see a basket. Clock at 6. Here's Strother. And the three-pointer goes. And even as the NBA enters the first year of its lucrative new broadcasting deal, Sean, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of the culture of the NBA to be self-critical. I mean, you look at the growth of the NBA year over year, perhaps that restlessness is part of the reason why the league is thriving in a lot of ways. They're going to continue to find innovative ways, whether it's through TV deals, innovations in social media, innovations with other platforms to continue to get the NBA out there.
Well, one thing we know, they listen and they never stand still. Shot's good by the great one.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Jones, the pass to Hardaway. Jokic in the post.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
Pass to Kuzma. And here's Butler outside. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Jones, his shot is good. And now it's a 7-point Denver lead. You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, BA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hiring, firing, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
Jones misses.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Kuzma. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one. Jones, the pass to Watson. Uses the glass on the layup. Watson's got 5.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Gordon. Hardaway from outside. And it's ABC with a rebound. ABC's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires for 3. Hardaway grabs the board.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Watson passes to Jokic. It's stolen by Kuzma. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. It's very unfortunate, and the coach is going to have something to say about that.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
That was a gut punch. To come up short after battling through 2 overtimes, they poured a lot of sweat into that game and came away with nothing to show for it.
And that is his 3rd foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
And when you talk about Tyus Jones, you're talking about an old school point guard, one of the few we have left in this league.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Outside for Green. And here's Butler outside. The shot won't fall. 1 second left. The shot no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Well, right now for San Diego, the season is still young, but they're wasting no time climbing the rankings, making a statement with their early play.
All right, fellas, time to discuss what we've seen so far from Nikola Jokic. What a first half he's put in. Thanks, as always, for watching.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Tyus Jones is out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
The 3, Hardaway. The rebound, San Diego.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Jokic passes to Jones. And he lobs it up top. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
And here's Curry for 3. Hits the trifecta. Curry's got 10 points.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's Jones. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
And what makes Jones so efficient is that he focuses on taking high percentage shots. That's beautiful work right there in the mid-range.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." Back to you guys.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
The great one can't get it to go. Denver leading by 4. Jones feels it out. Pass to Jokic. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And San Diego making a change here. Butler's checked in. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Dropping it at the rim. It's Jokic.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Good ball movement here by San Diego. Lets the 3 fly. The great one can't get it to go.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Hardaway on the wing. The floater. Williams grabs the board.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
The Nuggets lead by 6. Watson with it, guarded now by Williams. Here's Jokic. Oh, what a slam from the big man Jokic.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent, his ability to dominate the defense.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Denver. Brown comes in for Watson. And San Diego making a change here. Curry from deep three-point land. No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far. Here's Hardaway. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up and banks it in.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Curry. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Outside Brown. Back to Jones. Gordon left side. And here's Valanciunas. Gordon outside. 6 to shoot. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And with 4 fouls now, he has to be very careful.
And Denver will go for a different look here. Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. Jones comes in for Gordon. Cam Johnson, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Strother's subbed in for Jones. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell. Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
Johnson for 3. The rebound, San Diego. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Pure from 3-point range.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And Jokic throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger.
It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Denver. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for the Warriors, we've got Kyle Kuzma. He's out there with Butler, and it's the great one in at the 2.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
And he drives in, and Brown with the stuff.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for San Diego. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's gotten his first basket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's the great one. No good. That would have tied it. The Nuggets lead by 3. Johnson on the wing. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And here's Curry for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Curry's got 23 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. For the Nuggets, Gordon, he's checked in for Johnson. Hardaway comes in for Strother. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Brown. They've led by as much as 10. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
You're shooting it really well in that spot. Hardaway Jr. lives from the corner.
Curry fires. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Jokic. Tipped. From 3.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through with a clutch.
Gordon. For 3. Oh, it misses.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Jokic cleaning it up.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Lets it go from 14 and stolen by Hardaway. Tyus Jones. Williams rips down the board. And the Warriors' shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Well, you would think by now they would have learned their lesson defensively. You have to stay connected to him.
Williams rips down the board. It's a one-on-one situation. Beyond the arc. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
It's off.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Buries it from outside.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Hardaway against Curry. using the glass to lay it in.
And showing that composure that comes with experience. Hardaway Jr. was unshaken.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 6-point game. It's good.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Stolen by Jones.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Oh, they need a quick bucket and a foul.
Big-time points from a big-time player. Aaron Gordon, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throw.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Oh, money!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. So it's San Diego picking up the win. And remember, tonight's win means they're one.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up.